All right, gentlemen, let's move straight to our final conversation. In a symbolic rebirth, the iconic National Theatre in Igomu, Lagos, now renamed the Wole Soyinka Center for Culture and the Creative Arts, has been inaugurated following an extensive renovation of the edifice. The unveiling, part of Nigeria's 65th independence anniversary celebration, was presided over by President Bola Tinubu, who said the renaming honors the Nobel laureate's enduring contributions to literature, human rights, and global cultural discourse. Originally built in 1976, the now renovated edifice is set to become a hub for the promotion of arts, culture, and the growing creative economy. Now let's share the story of the inauguration with you.
The National Theatre, located in Igomu, Surulere, Lagos, was originally built in 1976 to serve as a major hub for performing arts in Nigeria. The renovated cultural hub was renamed in honor of Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka's 90th birthday in July 2024 by President Bola Tinubu. Now the president is in Lagos to officially commission the theatre hub. He is accompanied by the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu. The Lagos State government, in collaboration with the Bankers Committee and the Ministry of Arts, Culture, Tourism and Creative Economy, revitalized the structure.
Indeed, this amazing story of revival of possibilities, of artistic and creative excellence is still eating here in Igomu. I cannot conclude without paying special tribute to the man, the icon, after whom this center has now been renamed by His Excellency, Mr. President, the President of NU himself, Professor Wole Soyinka, GCON, Africa's first Nobel laureate in literature.
The Central Bank of Nigeria, the Bankers Committee, the Lagos State Government, and the Ministry of Arts and Culture and Creative Economy came together with a shared purpose to deliver this natural project, with the Bankers Committee alone committing approximately 68 billion naira.
President Tinubu took a trip down memory lane, reflecting on his journey with Professor Wole Soyinka.
Your contribution to our courage, nation building, freedom. Yes, in some cases, unrewarded talents is a proverb. But you are our jewel, our talent. And let me take this opportunity to say one thing that is very, very important to me, to you, Ama's government, and Nigeria in diaspora. That is, stop talking about Nigeria in an ill, negative tone.
Professor Wole Soyinka is one of the greatest assets, not just for Nigeria, but of the world, and deserves the honor bestowed on him.
Everything around me seems to involve drama. If I speak, it's drama. If I don't, then other people say it's drama. As Zemke Abiola would say, they shaved my head in my absence. I want to thank you for this honor, those of you who've been involved in it.
The event featured performances by actors and musicians. This 5,000-seat main hall serves as a premier venue for various events, including concerts, theatre productions, conferences and cultural festivals, providing a world-class space for artists and performers to showcase their talents. Adedoja Salamadini, TVC News, Lagos.
For that report. But Charles, talk to me. The renovation of the iconic National Theatre, do you think it enhanced Nigeria's cultural diplomacy and artistic heritage?
An image as well.
An image as well.
It's very important. You know, there used to be a time there was in the past when if you wanted, I think it was the icon for Lagos, just like Eiffel Tower is the icon for France or for Paris and all that. The National Theatre used to be, when you want to talk about Lagos, you flash that, you know, in Lagos or so. So that's how important that monument has been, both to Nigeria and to Lagos. But I think, well, first of all, let me praise the federal government for counting very worthy first to rename it and to name it after Soyinka, even though he made a joke of it, was very joking about he being very, sometimes he will take it out on government, rename it, and so, but he has become a appropriator of that largesse, which is good. But you see, I personally will see a situation whereby it goes beyond the remodeling. It goes beyond the what they call what they have done to it. Because why I said so is very important. I used to be a frequent visitor to that place because of watching Yoruba movies and all that. There's what they call a place called Abegi, you know, where you can eat and all that. It used to be a place, but over the years, and I saw that sometimes you are there, you don't know whether your car is safe, whether you're safe. You see people who are not looking to. I know I don't want to say certain things so people know exactly. So I became afraid. You know, first, is my life safe being there? Number two, my car is it safe being there and all that? And so it goes beyond that. There had to be a proper management so they can reflect the Soyinka brand, number one, so that you can have a Soyinka name being there, and then whatever takes place there is in the negative aspect. Because that would be a disrespect to the name of Soyinka and what it represents. So I'm looking forward to federal government just going beyond that. And particularly, it's possible if they can concession it to those who know how to manage such a thing, so that people like I can go there, drive there during the week, because the place is very wide, and then the ambience is there. You have trees, you have so everything is there. So I think so I think it's the maintenance that, of course, we should be harped upon. Exactly. That's the way I see it. Yes.
All right, we need to go on this quick break, and when we return, the conversation continues. Don't go away. Still Journalist Hangout. Welcome back. It's still Journalist Hangout. All right, BK, let's talk about the cultural significance, the renaming of the National Theatre, you know, after Wole Soyinka. What does this symbolize, you know, for Nigeria's cultural identity?
Yeah, it shows that God's gifts to our country, God's gifts to our continent, we truly appreciate, and we want him to live on in our hearts, even long after he's gone. We see Tohash, the big tennis player from the US. You can see that is it from the US or France? I can't even remember. Tohash, you know, he's been honored. Maradona has also been honored by Napoli, the stadium. What they do is they wait until you die before they name it after you. So they've named the stadium after him. So it's not a new thing.
You know? American.
Yes, I know that they named one of the big tennis arenas after him.
Everybody Nobel.
I think it was the one who died. Was it AIDS or something?
I can't recall that.
Now, Soyinka was somebody that I grew up reading his works alongside great writers like Sembene Usman, like Chikaya Utamsi, the Congolese poet and activist writer.
Ngugi
Wationgo. He used to be James Ngugi. His book. We read some of his books back then when it was James Ngugi, and then he changed his name to Ngugi Wationgo. You know, and then Alex Laguma, who wrote the book in the Fog of the Seasons, and he was a colored South African with fantastic writer.
Senda Senghor.
You know, Leopold Senda Senghor, the former president of Senegal. You know, so these were great writers. A lot of them died relatively young. Yes. Chikaya Utamsi died, I think, at the age of 56. Alex Laguma at the age of 60. He died in Cuba at the age of 60. Sembene Usman is gone. Ngugi Wationgo died recently, you know. But Soyinka is still waxing strong at 91. So there's no honor that we can do Soyinka that I believe is too big. Soyinka has recently, as some years back, even still directed the cultural display at our this thing at the All African Games. You know, so he's done so much for arts in our country, done so much for the struggle for the enthronement of rights in our country, and he deserved to be honored in the way that they have honored him. I also, just as he suggested, I would want a situation in which we don't go back to the past. Soyinka said he gave up on the National Theatre. He felt that it could never be revived again. You know, but thank God, this at TVC, we did a documentary. It was Ola Wakan that I sent to go and do that documentary. He did a documentary that showed the decay. And I'm happy that banks came together. Sanwo-Olu galvanized people, and then we have this situation. The place is looking very beautiful. In fact,
look at
if you are driving along along even the top mainland, you see.
Particularly in the night.
Yes, you see. If you look to your left, you see just how beautiful.
Yes.
This was
flickering.
Yes, the light, the multiple colors. This was where the Festival of Black Arts and Culture. 77. This was where it was hosted.
Miriam Makeba, all of them were here.
Yes, Miriam Makeba, so many of them. Yes, we brought the black people
all over the world. That's what
so the president has suggested that there should be an endowment fund, and that the funds should be used to constantly
run and maintain
it. Because look, you can easily go back to what it used to be if they do not maintain it regularly. You can see how old Transcorp is. You still go there, you see the best hotel in our country.
Exactly.
Because of maintenance. Yes.
It's properly maintained. It's everything that you need in an hotel. Ample space, you know, recreational area, you know. So, and there are hotels. I saw an hotel in Mozambique that was already like 100 years old. But if you look at it, you will not believe. It's constantly restored, constantly kept clean and all that. Some of those iconic buildings in the UK, they are very old. They are very old.
Very old.
The infrastructure, I mean, the
structure,
the architecture remains beautiful because they constantly maintain it. So it is that maintenance culture that we should encourage. I was reading, the president said, rebirth of the theatre will strengthen the promotion of arts, culture, and the creative economy. And he went on to describe Soyinka as one of the world's greatest assets. It could not have been to anyone else.
Absolutely.
That's not absolutely.
Incidentally,
we foreigners honor our own more than we do.
Exactly.
No, Mona, say, do you know this issue of going to O2 Arena?
Yes.
This is an O2 Arena.
Oh, this is our
because
own.
It's our own
it's not necessary because what can you remember? You remember the what's the name? Tony Okoroji's days when they were holding
gentlemen.
Oh, of course.
It was there too.
All right, gentlemen. Beautiful conversation.
You have very good history.
Very good history. Yeah, exactly.
I'm happy that we brought it.
Exactly. We brought it back again. Yes.
Charles, thank you so much for doing this with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. As always. Thank you very much. And that's all on Journalist Hangout today. You can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangouts on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.